Hello guys, this is another video on getting good at trading and stuff like that, like how to trade on Roblox and how to make some good profit. And today is going to be another part. I'm not going to say what part it is because I don't know what in order I'm going to put these in. But this part is on projected items and just in general how to use them if you want to be a projector or how to identify projected items. Now, projected item. What's the definition? A projected item is basically, in my definition, it's when someone just stupidly spam buys a certain item and it gets so out of hand that the wrap just ends up going so high and it's just stupid. Like, it's like a fake item. It's an item with a false wrap. Yeah, that's the definition. An item with a false wrap or value. Now, another thing is, some people don't know exactly how to identify a projected item. Now, Rollimons has currently all of the projected items you need to know on their website, and it's literally all here for you. These are currently the entire list of all the projected items you need to know. They update it. Like, once an item gets projected, it will get put on the list within a couple of hours, maybe even less. I don't know how long it takes them to find out a projected item, but let me discuss the three types of projected items. Well, they're not types that are used by Rollimons. I just made these up by myself, but these kind of just classify what type of a projected item is. Now, I have three types of projected items. The most regular one that most of you see is a regular projected, or you can just call it projected. The second one is somewhat worse. It's called a projected pro tempore, but that's what I call it. And the third one is called a projected rogue, but again, that's what I call it. Now let's start with the regular projected. A regular projected is an item that gets projected. It gets like a huge beam, like here, Lucky Clover Necklace. Okay, I probably should have clicked into another tab. But look right here. You have regular sales, and oh, you get a huge spike right there. Look, 18,000 wrap. And then it almost immediately just spikes down and then goes back to what it used to sell for. Now, the chart should always be like that. Let me show you another example. Jade Warrior. This is kind of like a small item, like the Lucky Clover Necklace. And, oh, you can see this thing got projected twice. This one got projected to 4,000 Robux, and then this one got projected to 7,000 Robux. So, worse than the first time it did, but you can see this thing used to sell for, like, 700, 500, 400, 700 if it was lucky, but then you got projected, and yeah. Now, a projected pro tempore is when an item spikes up, but doesn't necessarily go down. An item basically that I can show you maybe is the Arabian Nights. This is a projected pro tempore, but as you can see, it used to sell for 1,000 Robux, 1,000, 2,000, sometimes lucky, and then look at this. 21,000, then you can see it kind of sells for 6,000 at some points. And currently it's selling for 6,000 with 600,400 wrap. And you can see that's not what its wrap used to be. So that means not entirely. Projected pro tempore means it goes up, and it does go down, but it doesn't go all the way down. It stays at a certain point. So another projected pro tempore would be the Katana Crown of the Silent Sun. This is an item I used to own, and this is the item that made me rich. I traded this for a counterfeit, and yeah. So as you can see, this item used to sell for 1,000 Robux, maybe even 900 if it was doing bad, and all of a sudden 204,000. Look at this, 4,000, 5,000, and it's currently selling for 14,000. That's a projected pro tempore. It's not selling. It's currently its wrap is not 204,000, which means it went down but didn't go down all the way. So again, another projected pro tempore. Now let's talk about the projected rogues. Projected rogue means it goes up and stays there. Let me show you an example. There was an item called Mr. Mountain, which I know it was actually removed. Okay, it's not searching up. Okay, it was removed off the list. But here's another example. When animals attack, elephants. This is currently projected. It's selling, usually if it's a rogue projected, it will be selling above the wrap. So you can see 24,000, 16,000, 5,000, all of a sudden 30,000. Well, maybe this is not so much of a good graph. Yeah, you can see 4,000, 700. You can see this thing has gotten projected so many times. Yeah, you can just see. And yeah, see rogue. Like, mostly rogue, it'll stay mostly up. 16,000, yeah, 4,000, 30,000. This is a rogue. Another example of a rogue. This item just got projected recently. This is a really bad rogue. This thing is actually on sale for who I know there's only one reseller who's selling it right now. Look at that. someone is selling it for an unbelievable price right now. 10 million. I don't know whoever this person is, but you can see regular. Yeah, this thing was actually like a 95-40 type thousand thing, and you can see it just got projected to that. So you can see that this is a rogue, but it's a kind of an unusual rogue. The problem with this one is that it's so stupid. Like, there's been so many trades on this, and yeah. Chronotones, Rogue, Sinister, Rogue. This one actually might start to finally go down. I have no idea. This used to be Rogue, but starting to go down. This is the only projected item with a value on it. It's obviously under the wrap. It should be much lower than that. Otterhead used to be Rogue, but now it's starting to go down. So this is Pro Tempore. This is... It might be a Pro Tempore. This one is your regular projected, because this thing just got projected. You can see the price is going down. So there's not too many Rogues. I believe this might be a Rogue or a Tempore. This is a Tempore. But yeah, Mr. Mountain is another one. It's a Rogue. Pinhead might be a Pro Tempore now because it used to sell above wrap, but now it's selling under wrap. Now let me tell you what causes projected item. What causes rogue projected items and Tempore ones? The amount of copies. Let me show you what I mean. Look how many copies are on this thing. 61 copies, and you can see. The problem is, people, like, usually when there's a projected item, people are going to be willing to sell their item just to get the item out of projected history, but the thing is, there's also people who don't want to. They like the item because they're rare. And if there's not a ton of copies left, that means there's not going to be enough brave people to put it to put the price under it, because now it's rare all of a sudden. And Rogue happens because there's not a lot of people who are willing to put it under the wrap. You can see Pinhead has been here for a very long time, and only now some people are starting to be brave. Mardi Gras only has around like 200 copies, and now finally people are starting to put it under sale because they're being brave. Lightweight just also got recently projected, but it's doing a bit. It's going away quicker as Marty. But these are mostly, there's not too many rogues, and there's not too many other ones. I think this might be a Tempore too, but because it's also selling above, but definitely not rogue. But yeah, that's a projected item. I also wanted to talk about why do people project items and what they do with them. People project items to make profit. They're going to project it, and then usually they're going to send you like a projected item, like let's say the Cyber Assassin, for like a couple of your small items. And you'll be like, huh, this is a good deal. I'm going to go ahead and accept, and wait a couple of days, and all of a sudden this thing is now trash, and you've just lost like 3,000 value. This is why people do it. And the person who spam buys a ton of these has now a ton of them, and he can make a huge profit. Like, I can remember the Pi Rage table that got projected. Some guy made 200,000 wrap out of it. So, that's a projected item. Be careful when trading these. If you are a projector, you could try doing this, but you're going to have to send a ton of trades. I would recommend not to do it because, first of all, it's a waste of Robux. It's a huge waste of Robux, and a lot of advanced traders know not to trade for it, not to let down. But the thing is, people actually kind of tend to favor towards the rogue ones because they're actually somewhat rare. So, yeah. That's a projected item. Thank you for watching this part on how to trade, and I will see you later.